Hello, my ICTA students. This video is assignment number 3 called Dash Flag in your white booklet. All right, so the first thing it asks you to do is make sure you've got no spacing on. And I have. There's my no spacing. So you make sure you've got yours on. Make sure your show and hide is on. Remember, make sure you can see this paragraph symbol. And then it asks you to key in dash flag. All right, and press enter twice. Next, it says save. Now, remember, you go File, Save As. You have to go to Browse and go to your name. Okay, you're going to go find your name. My name's not going to be here, so I'm not going to look for my name. I'm going to a different folder, but you go to your name, then you go to ICT, and then you go to Intro. So please make sure that's where you are, okay? Mine's different, but I still go to ICT, and I want to go to Intro, and I'm not going to have an Intro one, so don't worry about mine. But you should see Intro up here, all right? Click in the file name box, press Home, type in your first name, and then put in the current date for you. All right, I put in March 1st, and you still have dash flag there, which you should have. And now click on Save. All right, the next instruction, it says, make sure you left double click on the word dash. And then it told you to go Control C to copy. Then you're going to go Control End, E-N-D, and you're at the end of your document. And what do? Control and the letter V as in Victor, and you have dash. All right, press enter twice, and it tells you to do that. Then it tells you to left double click on the word flag. Go Control C, now go Control End, and you're at the end of your document, go Control V, and press enter twice. All right, go Control and the letter S to save your work. So now, the next thing that you're asked to do is to go get your definitions. All right, so first of all, we want to go down to Chrome or Google, and we want to go to a new, to Google, make sure you're in Google, and we want to go to dictionary.com. So type in D-I-C-T, and it should automatically come up for you, dictionary.com, and press enter. Okay, so the first thing we want to look for is dash. All right, so you want to find dash, and there's your definitions. Now, select 2 of them. Okay, 2 is all you need. All right, and then remember, go Control C. And now you go back to Word, put your cursor here on the blank paragraph symbol under dash. All right, and remember we go to the drop-down arrow. This is your drop-down arrow for paste, and you say text only. Keep text only. Make sure you can read that. All right, and I always ask you to separate the 2 definitions, so I'm going to tell you here, press enter twice, okay? Just gives you a little more space, and it looks better. All right, there we did dash. Go Control S to save. All right, now we want to go and we want to get flag. So we're going to go back to your dictionary, and you're going to look up the word flag and search for it. Okay, and now, you only have to take 2 definitions, so 2 is enough. Go Control C, go back to Word, put your cursor on the blank paragraph symbol, and remember, you go to the drop-down arrow for paste, and you choose text only. All right, and of course, press enter twice here, or one more time here, just to separate your 2 definitions. Okay, that's good. Go Control S to save. Now your instructions ask you to put your cursor in the left-hand margin and left-click once to select the word flag. Now, we want to size it up 3 times. So Control, right square bracket, 1, 2, 3. You want bold, Control B for bold. You want italics, Control I for italics. And you want a font color. Any color is great. I'm going to go with green. Okay, so I've got green because that shows up nicely. All right, and now that you've got that one formatted the way you want it, you want to use your Format Painter, or also known as the paintbrush. Can you see the picture of the paintbrush? So it's Format Painter. Now, what color is it when I hover over top? Dark gray. That's what color it has to be. If it's like this, light gray? No. So left double click on it and it should be dark gray. Now put your cursor in the left hand margin as a white arrow, okay? Not this, okay? A white arrow, and left click once. And now dash should be all green, and so should the paragraph symbol. All right, now go to your heading, left click once, and again it should be all green, including the paragraph symbol. All right, to center your heading, Control E to center. Remember, copy got the C, center got the E. Size it up 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And now remember, I also taught you how to cycle through, and your instructions don't say this, but this is a learning for you. Remember, Shift F3, uppercase, you see all capitals. Lowercase, you see all lower letters. And title case, you see a capital D and a capital F. All right, watch it one more time. Shift F3, uppercase, lowercase, title case. Make sure you know those. All right, now save your work. Go Control and the letter S to save. Next, you are asked to do your headers and footers, all right? And we want to pay close attention to this. So you want to go to Insert, you want to go to Header, and you want to choose Blank. Now, type your name, your first and last name. So I'll type my first and last name. Whoa, I spelled it wrong here. And then it asks you, take off the center tab. Now, remember, that means point to it and drag straight down, about 1/4 inch. Then press your tab key, and you want to have the page number. Now, here a lot of you make a mistake, so watch carefully. We're going to go to page number, and you want current position, and then you come over and you go down to accent bar 2. So make sure you've done that. Now, I see my font here changed to Times New Roman. I don't know if yours did, but I'm going to go Shift Home, because that's going to highlight it, and I'm going to go to the Home tab and go to Font, and make sure you've got Calibri, okay? If yours looks like that, you likely have Calibri, but mine switched. Okay, so now I have to go back to my Design tab, because remember, it has to be gray or white, whatever color you see. And that's our header, your name and the page number. Now, remember, you always use go to footer, go to header, go to footer. And you have to check to make sure that you're in the footer box. Don't scroll. Okay, so now we want the path and file name. So that means that we go to Quick Parts, we say Field, and Categories, we want Document Information, File Name, Add to Path. All right, say OK. And same thing here. Drag your center tab straight down, about 1/4 inch. It's off the ruler. Press your tab key, and we want to put in the date and time. So click on your date and time button, and you're going to put in March 1st, or whatever your current date is, and say OK. Now watch mine. You see here my font is changed again. So we're going to go Shift Home, and your instructions tell you to size it down 3 times. So size it down, Control left square bracket, 1, 2, 3. Now on mine, I have to change the font, so I'm going to go to the Home tab, and I don't want Times New Roman, I want Calibri, but I don't think you'll have to change yours. And then I'm going to come back to Design, and my design should be gray, the same as yours. So you've got your path and file name at the left-hand side, and you've got your date and time at the right-hand side. That's exactly what you should have. All right, so now you closed out of your header and footer screen. All right, let's go to View to refresh your memory, and we want to take a look. There's what it looks like. There's your header, there's your footer, and there's the document that you've just done. All right, and now go back to page width so that you can see it up normal. All right, go Control S to save. Now, once you're finished, you've done 100%, show your instructor to get it checked on screen. So we'll stop there.